Greetings, fellow history enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating events that have shaped our world. Today, we embark on a journey through one of the most significant and tense periods of the 20th century, the Cold War. The Cold War was an ideological and geopolitical struggle between the United States and the Soviet Union that lasted from the late 1940s until the early 1990s. It was a period defined by intense rivalry, arms races, proxy wars, and the constant threat of nuclear annihilation. To understand the origins of the Cold War, we need to rewind to the closing days of World War II. As Allied forces triumphed over the Axis powers, the victors, namely the United States and the Soviet Union, found themselves as the superpowers of the post-war world. At the Yalta Conference in 1945, the leaders of these two powers, Franklin D. Roosevelt and Joseph Stalin, along with Winston Churchill, met to discuss the post-war reorganization of Europe. However, conflicting ideologies and mistrust would soon drive them apart. The division of Europe into the democratic West and the communist East set the stage for what would become known as the Iron Curtain. The United States, with its policy of containment, sought to prevent the spread of communism, while the Soviet Union aimed to expand its influence. Berlin became a symbol of the divided world during the Cold War. The Berlin Airlift in 1948 showcased the determination of the United States and its allies to support West Berlin against a Soviet blockade. The construction of the Berlin Wall in 1961 further solidified the division. One of the most harrowing moments of the Cold War was the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. It brought the world perilously close to nuclear war, as the United States and the Soviet Union engaged in a tense standoff over the presence of Soviet missiles in Cuba. Proxy wars were another hallmark of the Cold War era. The United States and the Soviet Union supported opposing sides in conflicts around the world, such as the Vietnam War, which left a profound impact on both nations and the international stage. The arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union escalated to unprecedented levels. Both superpowers developed and tested nuclear weapons, leading to a dangerous balance of power known as mutually assured destruction or MAD. But as the 1980s came to a close, winds of change swept through the world. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, and the subsequent collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked the end of the Cold War, ushering in a new era of geopolitical dynamics. And that brings us to the end of our journey through the Cold War. It was a time of great uncertainty, but it also shaped the modern world we live in today. Join us next time as we delve into another captivating chapter of history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay tuned. Until next time, stay curious, my friends.